So from there, this is my desk, which as you can see is a student desk. In order to kind of save space, I have a little tiny keyboard, which I don't like typing on my laptop's actual keyboard. It's my Facebook page. Got a little picture of Mark there. I left my cereal bowl there because, in all honesty, there is usually a bowl of some sort there. Because I eat at my desk in the mornings. That monitor is actually connected to my laptop, and usually I have a movie or TV or something playing on there. Inside the desk are all my electronics. Makes it kind of easy to organize. Unfortunately, the floor is still covered with cables. So my bookshelves. I took a bunch of books home already. So the bottom is my South Korea books and my teaching books. That's South Korea. That's teaching. And top are my personal reading books. So if from the computer we turn around, you see my TV and my TV stand. And there's the doors to the kitchen. There used to be 2 doors, but I took one off because they rattle when it's windy. There's some little flags I got from a friend of mine in North Carolina. Little prayer flags. My TV is internet TV. So it's basically like on demand on crack. Hamper, clothes that are dirty but are going to be worn again. This is my wardrobe. It actually has nothing to hang clothes, so my clothes are basically in big piles. It makes sense to me. I know where everything is. Like, that's my button-down shirts, long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, polo shirts, etc. But I really wish that it was more organized. So from here we go over to my bed, which has my really hideous Korean blanket and my slightly better, personally bought, thinner Korean blanket. I have a shirt of Mark's I sleep with, and this is my little stuffed animal. You can fill it with, it's a little kitty, you can fill it with little heating pads, and so it's like having a real cat, kind of. This is my nightstand. I've got my book on American English. I've got a picture of Mark and I at a reenactment, my alarm clock, lamp. In here I've got my journals, some pictures, my third camera, some pictures I need to send out some folks, tangle of cables. This, by the way, is my space heater thingy. It's pointed at my chair, which is covered with my towels, because sometimes it gets cold and my heating oil is expensive, so I prefer to use that. So before we head outside, I'm going to give you one more kind of panorama of my main room. Okay, so heading outside, you can see I've got my clothes are hanging up. Dryers are extremely uncommon here in Korea because they're very expensive. So almost all of us hang dry our clothes. My suitcase is out here, which I keep meaning to put it into the storage closet over there, but I keep forgetting. So that's my laundry. This is my washing machine. It makes cute little noises. And things like that when it is working. Getting it to have hot water is very confusing. So this is my little patio. In Korea they use what they call the double balcony system. As you can see, I stepped through my window to get out here, and then there's another set of windows. This is because in the winter it gets very cold, so you can close both sets of windows and it creates an air pocket. So I have some plants. As you can see, I had some others that died. This is my rosemary plant. These are my little seedlings that I'm trying to grow with varying degrees of success. This is my view. For those of you who've watched my weird things Koreans say over the air raid speakers, you're familiar with this, but this is my view. It's actually really nice. This is pretty much the whole of Jindo, and the town is surrounded by mountains. It's kind of hard for you to see. Here, I'll try and give you a better view of the mountains. Maybe if I zoom in like this, it'll be better. There we go. So, we're basically in a valley here. It's nice and green in front of me and stuff. So. Okay, so as a final thing, so that's the outdoors. And we'll walk climbing through my window. And this is the final walkthrough. So this is my main room. Bathroom is over there. Kitchen table, kitchen cabinets. Spare bedroom or storage room. My entryway. And the outdoors. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that and that it was potentially helpful for you guys thinking of coming to work here. And for all my friends and family at home, I'm sure you were somewhat curious. Anyway, bye!